One simple trick which can help you crack every interview that you attend. You want to know it? Of course, you want to know, right? Watch this video till the end and get to know it. Hello, everybody. This is Atulya, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I am a human capital consultant by profession and an eloquent speaker by passion. In the past few years, I have attended a lot of interviews and have also taken a lot of interviews. And during that journey, I have realized that there are very few simple things which actually decide whether you clear an interview or not. Let's discuss a few of them in today's video. I'm also going to share one simple trick which does 90% of the job. So, let's get started. First things first, dress appropriately and check yourself in the mirror at least 3 times before the interview. Even if it's a virtual interview, you need to do that because you are switching on that camera. Second thing is, you need to be very thorough with your resume, whatever is written in it. Each and every line you need to know. And if you are trying to create a compelling resume, definitely check out this video. This will help you a lot. And if you're wondering what all things are relevant and what are irrelevant things to put in your resume, you can check this video and this will act as a guide for that. The third thing is, do not be late for the interview. Now, these are all the very basic things which everybody does, and I'm sure you already know. Now, let's answer the main question. What does it take to crack that interview? Let me break it down. Any interview has specifically 3 different sections. The very first section is the initial few minutes, which is the decision-making time. This is where the interviewer decides whether or not he wants to take this person or not. And so, this is the most important and the most crucial time. The second section is what forms the major chunk of the interview. This is longest in terms of time. And this I call the decision validation time. So this is where we discuss our skills, roles, responsibilities, our capabilities, qualifications, and all of that. This is where the interviewer validates the decision, tries to validate the decision that he has made in the first section. So if he has decided to take you, he'll be asking questions which you will be able to answer, and he will be able to validate his decision. Yes, this person is answering almost all my questions. Let me take him. Now, if he has decided that he does not want to take you, then all his questions will be of the sort that will be difficult for you to answer, and thus validating his decision again. Third section is the closure of the interview, or what I call as decision confirmation time. Now, if the decision is in your favor, then you don't need to worry much. But if the decision is not in your favor, this is your last chance to completely get the decision in your favor by asking the right question. Now, how can you do this? We'll discuss that in some other video. But for now, you just need to understand that you need to ask a question which will make the interviewer feel, what if my decision was wrong? What if he or she is the right candidate? Let me give him or her another chance. Now that we have understood the 3 different sections in the interview, in today's video, we are going to discuss about the decision-making time, which is the most important one. Now, we have to be at our best during this time. How can we do that? There are 3 prerequisites. First thing is, be thorough with the JD. Understand what is expected and understand how your skills qualifications are aligned to those expectations. Now here I am also assuming that when you have applied to that particular job post, you have made sure that this is in line with your skills, qualifications, and your interests. Second thing is, when you are in the room, make sure that you have a bright smile. All your confidence should reflect on your face, and you have a very good body language. And this is applicable to both virtual or in-person interviews because, like I said, even if it's virtual interview, definitely you need to switch on the camera. Do not wait for the interviewer to ask you to switch on the camera. You need to automatically do that. Third thing is greet the interviewer, shake hands if in person, and then take your seat after the interviewer's intimation. If you have already done all of these steps, you are already in the good books of the interviewer. After this, there is one last strike which is going to help the interviewer make his or her decision. And this, my friend, I call as the introduction question. Now, this is going to be the very first question after making sure that you are comfortable with the situation, with the new place, and everything. Now, this question could just be to introduce yourself or tell about your previous or the current work experience, or tell me something about yourself, or tell me about your background in brief. So, these are all the different types of introduction question. Now, this basically helps the interviewer set that tone for the conversation, and this is where you need to win their heart. Now, how can you do that? Your answer for this question needs to be crisp, not more than 2 to 3 minutes, definitely not more than 3 minutes, and must cover all the important aspects like a little about yourself, your qualifications, your current work experience, and how you will be an ideal candidate for that particular position. Now, this requires a little bit of preparation from your side, and this you need to do before the interview, obviously. And how can you do that? There are certain questions which you can answer, and with those answers, you can actually frame your introduction question. Now, these questions are: who are you? What are your qualifications? How is your current work experience like? What are the things that you enjoy in that particular role? And what kind of role would you want to pursue in future, and how are you going to excel in those roles? So take a paper or Excel or anything and ask yourself these questions and answer these questions to the point. Crisp bullet points. The next task is read through the JD and answer questions like: what are they looking for? What are their expectations? And what skills and qualifications are necessary for that particular job? So now you have two different sets of question and answers. Now the third thing is you need to try and find commonalities between both. And then you need to frame your introduction question based on what you like, who you are, and what are the expectations for that role. Once you have a simple draft, start practicing it. Look at yourself in the mirror and start speaking it out loud. This is going to help boost your confidence and understand what you're actually speaking about. And when you do this multiple times, of course, with each time, you are going to optimize your answer and get better and better. Once you have this done, just answer your introduction question with full confidence and that bright, beautiful smile of yours. This is all you have to do. Nail your introduction question. Trust me, if you do this right, you will get through the interview. Now, let me tell you how does it actually work. Now, this is the very first question, and this is where you create that first impression. Now, if that is positive, that is, if the interviewer is happy, that happiness will reflect on his face, which in turn is going to give you more confidence to answer the next questions or the questions that are coming up. And that way, you will be more confident. He'll be more interested in you because he's already impressed. And all in all, it just works for both the parties and you will be able to clear the interview. If you like the content so far, do hit that thumbs up button and share this video with your friends and family. Now, if you need help in framing your introduction, do let me know in the comments below. After I started practicing this very simple trick, I have cracked every interview that has come my way. And I'm sure if I can do this, you can too. Now hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you don't miss any of these videos where I share all what I've learned through my journey. I usually create content on career growth. Check out my Crack Your Dream Job series, which I've linked here so that you don't miss any of that. And in future, I also intend to document my self-development journey and living in Australia. So if that sort of content excites you, definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of this. And share it with your friends and family as well. Now, you can follow me on my LinkedIn, my Instagram to get more frequent professional and personal life updates. And if you have come so far, thank you very much for watching this. I respect your time. And it's me, Atulya Nair, signing off. Ciao.